Paul Hankish was, in my opinion, one of the most powerful non-Sicilian associates of the mafia, La Cosa Nostra.
I don't want to use the word charisma. He was one of these people that probably could have been a successful politician.
He was our organized crime guy for the whole state of West Virginia.
Paul No Legs Hankish controlled organized crime in Wheeling, West Virginia for 20 years.
Well, we had a photograph that was used where he's at a wedding with 5 families in New York, so that gives you some idea of his connection. And we knew he was connected up in New England area. The gambling activity was pretty much up and down the coast, the East Coast. There was some activity out in the Texas, Louisiana areas.
Hankish was born into Wheeling's Lebanese community in 1931, the eldest of 3 brothers. He split his time between his mother in Michigan and his father in Wheeling until he ran away to Texas when he was 15. He returned to West Virginia 2 years later, working at racetracks and bars. Hankish got the nickname No Legs after he survived a car bombing in 1964.
Involved several sticks of dynamite put under his car, and when he started the car, of course, the explosion, it was a miraculous survival. He lost both legs below the knees, fingers, ruptured eardrums, and lacerated eye, a number of just horrible injuries.
Hankish had been little more than a street thug before the blast. Surviving the car bomb made him a legend. When Wheeling crime boss Big Bill Elias died in 1970, Hankish took over the city. The Hankish organization ran illegal gambling, extortion, murder, stolen goods, and eventually narcotics. It also had ties to prostitutes like Carla Dellerba, who lived in Canton and ran a brothel in Wheeling.
Part of his method of operation in getting people to do things for him was that he would befriend people. And once he got you under his wing, he would come and say, start doing these things for me. I want something in return for what I did.
Chasing Hankish was a career job for former FBI agent Tom Burgoyne.
Most of my career in the FBI involved organized crime, and that's where Hankish fit in. From the time I got here in 1967 till the time he was convicted in 1990, as far as I was concerned, it was a life's job.
It was a cat and mouse game. Hankish was smart, charming, and smooth. He had a nice home and a good neighborhood. His kids went to private school. He also was ruthless.
Once you get the reputation that he had, sometimes you get credit for things that you didn't do, but the public in general doesn't know that. And so you have that fear factor.
When the cops managed to put Hankish in prison, he made connections that increased his power. Even behind bars in 1974, he controlled the Wheeling underworld. From a federal prison in Pennsylvania, he ordered Carla's murder.